What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk to you about Unfriended. So, the story here is that there's a young couple who are having a risque chat in a video chat session. They're interrupted by a group of their friends, and pretty soon it turns into this big group chat, and they're, just kind of messing around and having fun. And then a mysterious person pops in who doesn't have a profile picture. They don't know who it is, but they don't like somebody listening in on their conversation, especially because they're gossiping and kind of telling personal insults at each other and whatnot. Pretty soon, though, some really strange things start to happen, and it becomes clear that there's a lot more going on with this person than meets the eye, and it becomes a situation of, is this person just some stranger or some hacker, or is it one of the friends trying to pull pranks on the others? And that's the movie. So this movie actually has kind of an interesting concept because it all takes place on a computer screen. So the entire movie plays out on this girl's desktop pretty much, or on her laptop or whatever she's on. Everything takes place in like chat windows, video windows, text bubbles, that kind of stuff. It's an interesting concept. It just does not work out to be very interesting the way that they handled it here. This is pretty much as basic a like teen horror movie as you can get. It's not exactly found footage, but it pretty much is found footage. I would definitely put it in with other found footage movies because there's not a lot of actual anything that happens that's not taking place on those monitors. So it has a found footage feel to it. It's very limiting. I didn't find it to be scary at all. I didn't find it to be tense at all. I found it to be actually kind of a chore to watch, even though it's kind of on the short side. It's just over 80 minutes long. I didn't like the story. I thought it was really weak. I thought that the whole thing of having them on the computer really, really wore out its welcome pretty early on. I mean, as a short film, this might have been really, really cool, where they could have done some neat stuff and just used the absolute best parts. But as it is with the filler and the trying to make this narrative make sense, it just doesn't work very well. It does have a little bit of blood, but because of the nature of the video, you can't really see everything in very good detail. No sleaze, unfortunately. They give a little bit of a tease, but the movie doesn't deliver there. Dialogue wise, it's just really annoying. The main character is played by Shelley Hennig, and she's not not a good performance, but it's memorable because she has the absolute strangest facial expressions when she shows surprise or fear or she's crying. It's really melodramatic. It's really over the top. I liked that. So that's probably my bright spot for the movie, is just how ridiculous her performance is. Everybody else is pretty bland and forgettable, just kind of the same old teen horror kind of thing. In the end, I just didn't like it. I just didn't think it was interesting. It didn't hold my attention. It was actually pretty boring most of the time. I didn't care for Unfriended. But it obviously somebody did, because this movie made a ton of money. So maybe if you're a big fan of Blumhouse style, horror movies, give it a try. But it just didn't work for me. The Blu-rays from Universal, and it doesn't have any extras on it, but it does have a pretty decent transfer. However, the movie is pretty much this like conglomeration of different video styles, and it also has like intentional degradation and pixelation and whatnot. So it's never going to be pristine because it's impossible, because the movie's supposed to be have broken up video and all that kind of stuff, so that it has that more of a realistic texture to it. But it looks as good as it's going to look, and that's really all you can ask. So the disc is fine. It's super, super cheap if you want to pick it up and add it to your collection if you like the movie. But as for me, I really can't recommend the movie. I just found it to be boring and kind of annoying even, aside from the weird facial expressions from the lead actress. That was really the only thing I liked about the movie. If you want to read my full write-up of Unfriended, you can go to markfusion.com and check that out. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch if you want to follow me at any of those places. You can go to Letterboxd and see what I've been watching, what might be coming here soon. But the best way to help me out is just to hit that sub button. Free, easy, direct way, like I always say, to support me and help me to grow this channel. Watching old videos is a huge help, and if you want to go that extra mile, if you do visit my site, you can use my Amazon links to order anything and support the site that way. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do greatly appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.